Hi, it's Lindsay from Remax Jazz. Thanks for tuning in to another segment of my Friday morning coffee. This is my opportunity every week to give my clients and some of the people that tune in a little bit of a heads up on what's happening locally from the Whitby, Oshawa, and Clarington areas for real estate. Now, the one thing I had one comment. This segment's really about when to sell your house for the spring market. If I had one comment. Over and over and over more often in December and in November last year, it was no, we're going to hold off until the springtime. Sellers seem to think that the springtime is the best to sell. So let's just discuss that a little bit about what is the springtime for real estate. Well, for starts, a lot of people believe that the holiday season is not a good time to sell. My last sale for 2010 was December 31st. New Year's Eve day, I sold one of my listings. My first offer on my listings this year was on Monday, which was the first day before the first business day, so January 3rd. People are out there doing things right now. So a lot of times what ends up happening is, and this happens year after year, the buyers start before the sellers start. The sellers in their mind have always believed when the tulips come up, that's the time to sell their house. Well, guess what? The buyers are out there buying in January. Now, if you look at the stats of how many houses are for sale, if you're a seller, competition is what you don't want. So in Whitby, in January of last year, we had 166 homes for sale, and that number had moved up to 275 by March, jumped up dramatically. Oshawa, we had 421 homes for sale, and that had moved up to 606. And in the Bowmanville Courtice area, we had last January 206 homes for sale. They moved up to 258. Now, interesting, in Oshawa in January, we had 421 homes for sale. We had 132 buyers buy homes that month, which shows you that the buyers are out buying, but typically the sellers lag behind and they don't get their houses on the market till later on in the year. Now, once the year starts to build, January into February, we get more listings on the market. The challenging thing for a realtor is to try to make the home stand out so that if you've got a really good property for sale, how do I let the entire world know it's for sale? And one technique we used last year that it's been fantastic for getting buyers through the front door of our listings is a free recorded information line. So when I advertise all of my properties for sale everywhere, be it online, be it on the sign out in the front yard or in the newspaper, I advertise a free 24-hour recorded information line. And buyers feel very comfortable calling that. In fact, in October, we had 197 buyers call into that line on our different properties, and many of them came through our listings. We talked them into actually coming through the listings. Now, if you want a little bit of information on that, just for your own curiosity, you can dial the 24-hour information line, and I've got about a 3-minute kind of blurb that'll explain how it works. It's 905-725-7289, and when you're prompted, just type in 5400 for 5400, and that telephone number and extension will be at the bottom of this video. I hope to hear from you in January. That is the time to put your house on the market if you're thinking of selling for the springtime, and look forward to doing some work with you guys.